Welcome, everybody. Yeah, we're back again. Welcome,
we're back again
to the Exes Podcast. I'm Scott.
I'm Therese.
And we're the Exes. That's right. We're the Exes who remain friends. And that's kind of what we're doing this show for. Sorry about it. I just daydreamed for a minute. I was like watching the countdown and I was kind of like, okay, 10, 9. I think I was putting myself in a trance.
Oh, maybe.
I hypnotized myself.
I was going to say, you going under hypnosis?
I'm being hypnotized. All right. We got people jumping on already, and Karen's on with us, joining us. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
And I'm sure Mom will be shortly behind saying hello. And then, of course, everybody else. Hopefully, everybody else is joining us here tonight. One of the reasons we're doing it, I know we did it last week. We're doing back-to-back weeks. We usually do every other week. But I'm out of town next week, and we'd already had a skip before. So we're going to try to get back on schedule. So we've got tonight, and then we've got on the 20th, we are back.
Okay, cool.
We are back on the 20th, and then after that, we're back on the 3rd. So 20th. I can't believe October's we're blowing into October already.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Hi, kids.
Hi.
So we used to do the most epic Halloween days. Here at the house, you and I together. We used to do the most epic things. So what is your plan this year for Halloween?
I am going to go over with Jessica and the kids.
Yeah, are you going to walk around with them?
I think now Ian got the night off. I was going to because he was going to be working, but I think now I might just stay at their house and give out candy and let them, the four of them, do the walking around. Okay,
you going to dress up or anything?
I don't think so. Maybe just a t-shirt or something.
Well, yeah, you should wear a shirt. I mean, obviously.
I mean, like a Halloween t-shirt.
Okay.
Right. A festive t-shirt.
Yeah. The Jones house, we're not doing anything this year. I'm going to do my...
Is there more than one of you there?
Yeah, it's me and all my multiple personalities. That's why I said we're not doing anything this year because it's just... I think I'm going to do what I did last year, which is just do a lot of shiny material out in the the carport area, and then the lights, and just play music and just have people come out and dance. No real theme except for maybe just kind of it's going to look like Studio 54, but I'm not dressing up. I'm not doing the big crazy things. I'm looking at my timing, and next week I'm out of town all week. I just don't have time. I just don't have time. And we're trying to put together trainings for our first responders, and we got a lot going on. So, which is, even like today, I was just running behind. So I wear a hat today. I didn't do my hair. I wore a hat.
You wore a hat?
I wore a hat all day today, and I don't usually do that.
You used to on the weekends.
That's true. I used to on the weekends. Hey, there's Kelly. Kelly and I started a new show.
Hi, Kelly.
The other night. Hi, Scott and Therese. We started a new show called, it's Healing with Love, but it's a holistic healing show. And she's all about holistic healing. And I'm learning a lot about it from her. So she's, and it's a good thing to teach, because one of the things in my fight against addictions and everything is trying to get rid of that idea that take a pill for everything. And that's one of the problems. Everybody wants a pill. The minute they start to feel something, they get the sniffles and they're immediately reaching for Sudafed or something. It's like, maybe we should not do that to ourselves.
Yeah.
And you work in a doctor's office.
I do.
Are you seeing a lot of people just everybody wants a prescription for everything?
Yes. They want prescriptions for everything. They want prescriptions for ADHD. They want prescription for anxiety. They want antibiotics for what they think is a cold or COVID it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm just wondering, I think that we're not, we keep doing shit like this. The human body's not going to have anything left to heal with, because we're going to learn how to we become so insensitive or so sensitive to everything because we have no more natural immunities. We're not fighting anything off ourselves, and everybody just wants everything to go away. So, I don't want you to say anything about your doctors because that's your job and everything. But
my job.
But
let me keep my job.
There are a lot of doctors out there. The first thought is subscribe stuff like 2 minutes with a patient, write a subscription, and move on. And, I don't think those are the people. You're at the place where they don't do that. I'm just going to say that.
My doctor is very good. He is like, if they have to come in, I have to check them out. There may be no reason for it.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, he's very good. He's very good.
Well, another problem with all that is how often do pharmaceutical reps come through your door?
Well, they're not allowed anymore.
Oh, please tell me. I didn't know this.
Oh, they're not allowed to do that. They're not allowed to leave samples. They're not allowed to bring you lunch. They're not allowed to take you to dinners. All of that is gone.
Is that like law?
Here in New York State, yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so cool. I mean, because for years,
that
was the thing. Doctors were going on trips paid for by pharmaceutical companies, and
you could always tell years ago. You could always tell when they had just gone to like a conference or something because it was, the newest and the greatest drug that they were prescribing, like left and right, like you'd never heard of it before, and all of a sudden, that's the drug to prescribe.
Oh wow! I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. That's I'm going to have to look up and see if that's New York or everywhere, but that's a step in the right direction, don't you think?
Yes. Yeah, because I do think that was very influential in what they prescribed.
Yeah. And they always had the little Miss America beauty pageant pharmaceutical reps, and it's like, I know you didn't go to school for pharmaceuticals. I know you know nothing about science, but you walk in there and you're, you got the exposed chest and you're walking around and doctors are buying stuff from you. Let me see. Karen says, there's, that's right. It's enticement. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's what it was enticement.
Yeah, absolutely.
You write prescriptions for our stuff. We'll buy you your golf club.
Well, plus, when you actually meet with somebody in person and you spend an hour or so with them and you listen to their spiel and you kind of do feel like, oh, well, they spent this time with us. We should use their product, And it made it so easy because they used to leave samples with you. So, you give the patient one sample and then when it's due, they, just refill it.
Jeez.
Big pharma.
I know. It just seems, I love the fact that your doctor says you may not need something. And I like that. That's a good thought. Should be a first thought. But anyway, that's why I do the show with Kelly on Tuesday nights at 8:30. And hopefully we'll educate some people about other options that people could do things. Yeah, Penny from Big Bang was a pharmaceutical rep.
Yeah, she was.
I don't know who this is.
I think it's probably Lynn.
Oh, this could be Lynn, yeah. Miss America 2020, Camille Schreier did a science project on Stage to Win. She's in a pharmacy.
In pharmacy.
Cologne? Collog?
Pharmacology? Is that what she's trying to say? She's in pharmacology?
It could be. All right. I'm sure we'll get some clarification on that. Anyway, no, that's cool. That's cool. But you've been doing a lot of things, and your weather's getting cooler up there, right?
It is. It was nice today, though. It was like probably low 70s today, sunny. So today was a little bit warmer than it's been.
All right.
Well, we have some nice pharmacy.
Let me see. Pharmacolonies. All right. Getting her doctorate. We'll be a speaker tomorrow with Dr. Drew. Safe meds for pediatrics and geriatrics, or pediatrics to geriatrics. Yeah, I'm actually going to a dinner with Dr. Drew Pinsky tomorrow night. It's the guy Dr. Drew from the Celebrity Rehab and all that. Yeah. There's a dinner. He's speaking at this dinner, so our nonprofit has a table there. And there we go. We finally got the word out.
Pharmacology. Yay.
You had it. That's guess the word people are trying to type. That's the new name.
So that's probably not Lynn.
That's not Lynn. So I don't know. Facebook user, your name is not popping up. Let us know who you are. Who is Mr. or Mrs. Pharmacology, and let us know, because sometimes names aren't popping up. Some sort of new Facebook thing they're doing, it screws people up. But anyway, Thank you for being here. Thank everybody for being here.
Weird.
We're going to have some fun today. Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun.
One of my favorite games used to be the NewlyEx Game. So we've decided to do the NewlyEx Game. So we'll see. We'll just see. I mean, we've done things like this before. We've both been given the questions ahead of time and wrote our answers down on cards. Or we got paper or cards?
Paper.
I got cards.
Aren't we fancy?
It's people give us these notepads, and I probably got 30,000 notepads in my office. People always dropping off those little notepads and stickies. So now I found good ways to use these things now.
There you go.
So we're going to see.
Steal one from work. I had to steal one from my little notebook at work.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, so you didn't write. You don't have them to hold up. You're just going to.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is going to be a lot of these are answering questions about each other. So, we're going to see how it works. But, all right, question number 1 is, how did you first meet your ex? So how did you and I first meet? Is it how did we first meet?
Go ahead. My answer. Oh, you were the new boy in the neighborhood who turned out to be my brother's friend.
See, now you first saw me when I was actually moving into the house.
Yes.
See, now my answer was at your house because I was friends with your brother. That's when I first saw you. So it's actually.
You didn't notice me riding by on that bike.
No, I was
my little tan Huffy.
I was. That's okay. That's Ed Jackham about the pharmacology. Ed is our fundraiser for us and does a lot of good work for our nonprofit. So thanks for that information, Ed. And we'll talk to you tomorrow with Dr. Drew. But yeah, so we're both right because, when we first met, but it was your brother who made the connection. You saw me and then your brother. So it was at your house. Okay. All right. We'll go to the next one.
All right. Go to the next one.
Where did you go on your first date? Now, I think I got this one.
This one was hard because, our first date, meaning when we were kids, I would say roller skating.
Roller skating.
Hey. Because we really didn't. I mean, you didn't go on dates a lot back then.
Well, no, because then you got to get mom or dad to drive you.
Yeah.
And nobody wanted to do that.
Unless they were dropping you off.
Yeah, dropping us off skating. Us off skating. But I'm pretty sure the first time we actually, like I said, come with me or go with me, it was to the skating rink. I think that was, I'm pretty sure that was the first
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because we didn't do movies. I don't think we ever did movies together.
I don't think we did either.
No, we did skating and we did concerts. Like one concert, I think.
One concert, yeah.
Yeah. What?
Hanging at the mall.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, hanging at the mall.
In my garage.
That used to be a cool thing, hanging at the mall.
I know.
We would go there and we could have like anywhere between like 7 and like 17 friends all meet us there.
Yeah.
And we would all go to Shopping Town, go downstairs by the fountain, which they tore out, 40 years ago. But we would go down by the fountain. We would smoke cigarettes inside the mall.
Yeah.
And, and the girls would all get together and do their little talkie thing. And the guys would go to the head shop, get some huff and become stupid.
And become stupid.
Yeah, that was okay. Okay, number 3. Who was a better kisser, you or me? I was very diplomatic. I said it's a tie.
Oh.
What did you say? Come on, what'd you say?
I said me. Sorry.
Really?
I'm sorry.
You think you're a better kisser than me?
I think so.
Wow.
I think I'm a good kisser. And we've had some awkward.
What?
When we've had some awkward kisses that you've initiated, so I'm gonna stick with my answer.
Stick with your answer.
Sorry.
It's okay. I thought we would both be kind of that. Well, we can't really judge that. It's not a thing, but you certainly could. You certainly could. So I suck at kissing people.
No, I didn't say that.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. Wow.
Well, stop
Okay,
that.
all right.
All
All right. Who's the funniest?
Scott.
Yes.
Yes.
I said me. I just because it's what I do for part of my life is having to be funny. It's like a job. Okay. Now this one might be interesting. Which one of us is a better driver?
I say me.
I said you. Only because I'm judging this on speed.
Okay. Then I definitely am.
You are a better driver because you can go 90 miles an hour and not like panic.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I can't go over like 75.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't.
You have to go at least 80 in Florida.
No, you don't.
You
and
do,
Karen are the
or
same
you
way.
get left behind.
Karen agrees because that's why Karen drives and I navigate. And I try not to look up at the road while we're driving because I'm thinking like this is not the last thing I want to see. It was. She drives fast. You drove fast, and I was just like I was always like I hold on to the oh shit bar, the little thing there. Especially, it was really scary when we were driving in the little car.
Yeah.
What was your little car's name? Annie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I had Little Blue before that.
Yeah, and Little Blue. Those two. Yeah. When you're doing 90 in one of those little cars, yeah, it's like going downhill in a golf cart towards like a pond. You're just so scared. All right,
you got to keep up with traffic. You got to go with the flow.
I go with the flow, but I don't go with the.
You go with the right lane flow.
No. You were always in the left lane going. You're like in the speed lane.
That's right. I know. I can't.
I take the middle lane where it's like people are like, okay, if the speed limit is 65, I should drive like 70. That's fine. And you're like, well, 70, that's what I do in the driveway. We did get places faster when you drove. That's for sure.
Hey.
Okay, number 6. Who was the better cook?
Scott.
Me.
Yeah.
Now, if I said baking, it's all you.
Yes.
It's all you because you could bake your ass off. You bake the best stuff. Me, I tried baking. I made chocolate pudding when it was supposed to be brownies. I got to tell you something. It was still tasty. It was still tasty.
Yeah, they are. You can't really do much to brownies.
Yeah. Well, back in the old days, I put some stuff in there probably shouldn't have been in there. All right. Okay. Who did the most cleaning in the house when we were?
Me.
You. Absolutely. Absolutely. I wasn't a total slob, but you were definitely the cleaning person. You were the cleaning person. All right. Here's one. Number 8. What was the first movie we saw together?
This one was hard, but I said Forrest Gump. I don't know if that's right.
Forrest Gump.
Nailed
it.
Yay.
For some reason, we were obsessed with that movie the first year we were together.
Yeah.
I don't think we watched any movies together when we were young.
I don't think so either. We were always outside, out. Yeah.
See, for the younger people out there, let me explain what that means. We didn't sit in the house playing video games. We didn't sit in the house watching TV. We were outside doing things. Even if we were outside sitting in lawn chairs in the garage, that was something we did. We were outside. We did stuff. These days, nobody goes outside. Nobody goes out and does things. Everybody does everything in the house.
Yeah. I think it's gotten worse, too, since the pandemic.
Oh, a lot worse.
Yeah.
A lot worse. And then they got all these people walking around cleaning up the dog poo. everybody says, "Oh, you got to bag your dog poop, bag your dog poop." I'm not sure. There hasn't been a kid who played outside since 1984, and they're worried. Why are we worried about it? Nobody plays in the yard.
My kiddos play in their yard. They even
Well,
play out in my yard. Yep.
Your grandkids play in the yard?
Yep. We get them out. We get them out there.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You need to do that. That's excellent.
Especially before winter, because, nobody's excited to go out in the winter, parent-wise.
Yeah.
Or grandparent-wise. Thank you. The kids might be, but not me.
No, that's what I love living up north. It's like, come somewhere around right before Thanksgiving, your friends in the neighborhood and everything, you kind of say goodbye.
See you in April.
And you hope that it comes like April, they're still going to be alive, but you're not sure because you just don't see anybody.
Nobody. Know, right?
See, that happens here, but it happens in June or July and August because nobody goes outside because you'll melt.
Yeah. Too hot.
Yeah. The pool, all the tourists are at the pool. All right. So anyway, let's see. What's the other person's favorite band or artist? That was a tough one.
For you,
went with Pink.
That's probably accurate. I would say.
You think that's pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I listened to her. I put my playlist in my car probably about 3 days a week from her. I said for you, I said Beatles.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You got John Lennon behind me right over there. There we go.
I mean, well, you've got John Lennon on you.
I got John Lennon on my arm. That's John Lennon there. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. That's an easy one. Okay. Okay. Which celebrity couple were we most like? I'd like to hear your answer. And if there's a Kardashian in it, don't even say it.
I said Goldie Hawn and Kurt Douglas. No, what's his name?
Russell.
Yes.
Russell.
Him.
And not Kurt Douglas.
Him.
He was really freaking old. That would have been. That's a good get for him. Goldie Hawn and Kurt. You know what? I gotta say that's a better answer than mine.
Yeah.
Mine was Ben and J-Lo.
Oh.
Because they kind of break up, get back together, break up, get back together.
Oh,
so we did a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But your answer about how they lived and how they, that they do, I like your answer better. Besides, I like those two people better.
Yeah.
How do you not love Goldie Hawn?
I know.
And Kurt Russell's just a badass. I love him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
cool.
they seem so good together. I mean, they're just like best friends. Like,
yeah.
They didn't even have to get married. They just have been together forever.
I know. They never even thought, and it's like people bring it up. But you know what? Nobody gives them a hard time. Every other couple, every time somebody sneezes, they're talking about something. Oh, the new thing now with Brad and Angelina. Now she's accusing him of being an abuser. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Everyone in Hollywood can't be abusive like that. And I just don't see that. There's no pattern in Brad's history that would make him that way.
Well, I will say that he obviously did have a problem with alcohol because he got sober.
Right.
But I'm wondering why this wasn't brought up originally when she filed for divorce, right? If this all happened on that one flight, which is what she's saying.
Well, was he drinking?
There was an argument. Probably. I mean, I would assume, right? I would assume. But there was an argument.
Right.
But I think if all of that happened on that, why wouldn't she have put that all in the divorce decree 5 years ago?
And it's not like we're dealing with somebody who's afraid to speak their mind. Angelina Jolie is not somebody who could say that they couldn't talk. She talks about everything. I mean, she is like bold.
Yeah.
So I think there's an ulterior motive to this. I think
so too.
There's some reason behind doing this right now. And when people do something for a reason other than self-healing or other than, then I'm wondering, okay, if you've got a motive to doing this, you're really not trying to help anybody, No,
I think that she's upset because he has bounced back. he's improved himself and he's been back working, and she has not.
Is she even? I don't know. Is she trying to get roles? I mean, are we done with Angelina? I know you were done with her years ago.
I was done with her years ago.
The day she says, "Oh, is that Brad over there?" You were done with her.
Yep.
And Brad Pitt, one of those guys. I'm going to tell you right now. There's a few guys that like get better with age as far as how they look and just their whole demeanor. He's one of those guys. George Clooney's one of those guys.
Oh my gosh, George Clooney is like the epitome of that. Even Brad looks a little rough sometimes.
Yeah, but even that rough look, it gives him that kind of like, when Brad Pitt looks rough, it's like, okay, that's like a construction worker that should be on the cover of a magazine. You know what I mean? That's his rough look. It's not like, holy shit, what's wrong with him? You don't do that with Brad.
But George is just...
Yeah, every gray hair George gets, it makes him look better.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
I know.
Crazy. That's why I stopped drying my beard, because it's like, you know what? I want to be like George.
There you go. Be like George.
It's not working. I keep trying. It's not working. Okay, number 11. What was your ex's silliest fear? I'll let you go first.
Spiders.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I cannot deny that. I have screamed like a little girl, and I've run out of the room.
Little tiny spiders.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, you don't like any spider.
I don't like any spider. There's not a spider on the planet that I like. I understand they have purpose and they eat bugs and they do all of that, and they should do that on the perimeter of my household. There's no need for bug eating inside the house, so don't come in.
So don't come in.
Yours, ordering Chinese food on the phone.
Oh my gosh. Ordering anything on the phone.
That was your silliest fear. It's like, would you order the... I can't.
I can't. I still don't. I have one time. One time since I've been here.
Now you don't have to, because they've got these apps now.
But not the Chinese places around here. So hence I've only had Chinese one time. No.
I know you like Chinese.
I do. It's very sad.
Yeah, I hear they got spiders in there too. I won't go there. Right. Okay. What was your ex's favorite junk food?
It's a toss-up because you like chips, but also you cannot deny what do you call that? Wait, I'll get it. Wait. Not beef jerky, the other. Beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
Yeah. Any kind of jerky. You love jerky.
Love jerky. With you, I said popcorn is your favorite.
And that probably
I don't know.
Oh no, maybe banana and peanut butter.
Oh, I should have gone there. You're right.
But you're close. That is a close second. Yes.
It's not banana. How does bananas and popcorn close? Oh, because it is your second favorite. It's your second favorite. It's not because bananas and popcorn have anything in common, folks.
No.
Don't try to figure that out. Okay, so you said beef jerky. I'm going to give that to you. I never even thought about that, but if I had my choice of having anything, it would be beef jerky.
You used to buy it all the time.
And second would be either crackers or chips, which now I don't eat.
Salty. You're a salty guy.
Salt on everything. Now I don't eat crackers and chips. I have plantain chips now when I want a chip, and I can only eat a couple of them. The carbs are much, much lower. You can only eat a couple because it sucks every bit of the moisture out of your body. If I had a handful of plantain chips, you would find me dead, shriveled.
Really?
They suck the moisture right out of your body.
Huh.
It's like, how bananas, if you just eat a banana, it kind of dries your mouth out.
Yeah.
And plantains are 10 times drier than bananas.
Huh.
So, yeah. But they're lower in carbs. You can have a couple of them. And it's like I have them. And, but, for the most part, I just avoid the chips now. Yeah, I miss it. But the beef jerky, I'm allowed to have as much as I want.
Good.
Just can't afford the beef jerky. It's so expensive. The prices even went up. Prices went up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Make my own. Okay. What was your ex's favorite candy bar? Now with you, this was easy. Good old Hershey's bar with just chocolate.
The
other fancy stuff is fine, but if it was just chocolate, that would be your first. That's my guess.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
All right.
I said for you, Reese's peanut butter cups, because you don't really eat a lot of candy.
Don't you remember the one I really love? Three Musketeers.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love Three Musketeers.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But it's because it doesn't talk. It's not as chocolatey, and because chocolate's not good.
No, chocolate is excellent.
Chocolate is not good. It's not good.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
All right, everybody wants to know if we get along so well. Why did we break up? It's because of chocolate. That's why.
That's why. It's chocolate. Chocolate's fault.
It's chocolate's fault. No, Three Musketeers. And I do enjoy peanut butter cups, but like you said, I'm not a big candy person. I'll eat it once in a while, but I'd much rather have salt. So
yeah,
that's just me. Okay. This one's hard. If your ex was a Disney character, who would they be? You want me to go first?
I said Goofy. No, I'll go
you. Why did I know you would say Goofy?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I said Cinderella.
Oh.
No, actually, I went that way. I was thinking about Cinderella because you're always the one running around trying to help everybody and do things for people and take care of people. So you're always kind of running around doing that, and you're always like Cinderella, and you just you run around doing stuff. You know, you got little mice and squirrels dancing around at your feet, which I know how much you love squirrels and mice.
Oh yeah, they're my favorite.
But no,
I actually used to sing that song to my mother. Because
really?
I used to go over and clean for her because it was hard for her. And I used to sing that song because she'd say, "Well, are you going to switch my laundry?" And I would say, Cinderella, Cinderella, I'll get you.
So I nailed that one.
You did. Good job. Good.
And I'll have to accept the Goofy because that's what I am. But it's like an adorable Goofy, though.
Yes.
Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that.
We'll go with that.
Okay. 15. If your ex had a superpower, what would it be?
You want to go first?
I'll go first. I'd say psychic powers because every time we start watching a show, you pick the winner and you're always right. And I'm always wrong. You've got like this psychic ability. When we turn on Survivor, you're like, oh, that's the person who's going to win. I'm like, no, I say this other person. My person gets voted off the next day. Your person goes to the end. So I think you got a super psychic power.
Hey.
What would my superpower be?
I said knowledge.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Because you have a lot. You know a lot of stuff.
Thank you.
Most of it's useless, but you do know a lot of stuff.
I was waiting for that. You had to throw that in there. Couldn't just let it go with you're smart. You're smart about a lot of dumb shit. That's what you are.
Yeah, but you know a lot of important things too.
Thank you. Try to save that. All right. What would you say is, or what would they say is my best feature? What are you going to say is my best feature? And what am I going to say is your best feature?
I would say your eyes.
No.
Why?
You got to tell me what I think your best feature is.
Oh, shoot. I did that wrong. All right. So you tell me your answer.
Right. I think you think my best feature is my humor.
It is probably second, but I like your eyes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. They're laughing eyes because I'm funny.
I was thinking like features.
Oh, okay. So what do you think I think your best feature is?
Like physical feature or personality?
I wasn't thinking, well, I mean, sure. All right, I got a physical and I've got a basic, like an emotional feature.
Oh, crap. I don't know.
You got the question. You didn't see the way it was written was hard. What would they say is your best feature? So what would you say is my best feature, and what would I say is your best feature? So that's where you got confused. Just come up with something. What do you think I think your best feature is?
My eyes. We'll go with my eyes.
Actually, it's your smile. It's your smile.
My smile.
Yes, and then the other one is that if I'm thinking about a feature that's not physical, the best feature, like mine, humor, then yours would be you care for your family like more than anybody I've ever met. So that's like a cool feature.
Yeah, I like that one.
With the exception of a few that we won't mention. I'm kidding. They're not watching this. Okay. What is your ex's dream job? What do I think your dream job is, and what do you think my dream job will be?
Well, I mean, I think you're doing one of your dream jobs, but if we're going to go way out, I would say rock star for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I would take that. I would take rock star or stand-up comedian. I'd like to do either one of those things.
There you go.
Personal shopper. For a very rich person.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun.
Like, let me style you. Let me go shopping for you. Let me go buy it. Personal shopper. Be a dream job.
Yeah, I would do that. I would like that.
Okay. Who has the worst handwriting, you or me?
I say me.
I say me. I think your handwriting is much nicer than mine.
I've never thought I had good handwriting, but you can when you take your time. Now, when you're rushing, no.
Oh, when I'm rushing, it's hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
It is seriously, no, they've had a team of scientists try to figure out what the hell I wrote. I've even rushed so much I've had to go back and say, what the hell did I write there? What is that?
But I have asked you to write things for me.
Well, when I take my time, I could do it because I am apparently a little artsy, I guess.
Yes,
but I think on a daily basis, your handwriting is much neater than mine. Even when you rush, it's much neater than mine. But if I think about it, I can be all right. Okay.
My nursing writing is not neat at all.
Well, it's not supposed to be. Doctors and nurses purposely write shit that you can't read. I'm surprised. I'm surprised more people haven't died with those prescription pads. The way they write that stuff out. Do you ever try to decipher that? You bring it to the pharmacist. The pharmacist looks at it and says, "Oh, I know what that is." How the hell do you know what that is? I don't even see a letter on here. Oh,
you learn.
Yes, you do. Okay, which one of us would win Trivial Pursuit against each other?
I said you because you win most of the time, but I have won. I have beat you before.
You have beaten me. You have beaten me, not just on the Disney one either. You beat me. No, you've beaten me in Trivia Pursuit a few times, but I think most of the time I win. Yeah, because it's got a lot of that useless knowledge that you say I have.
That's right.
I'm gonna hold on.
That's okay. I say I have that too. So.
Yeah. Knowing every episode of Friends can qualify as useless knowledge. I think I can qualify now.
I think so too. Okay. I'm not going to disagree.
How does your ex like their eggs in the morning?
Well,
anytime. First of all, we never ate eggs in the morning.
We
never ate eggs in the morning, like ever, unless we were in a diner or something.
But I said scrambled because that's what we used to make for dinner.
Scrambled. Absolutely.
It's not my favorite though.
Well, I was going to say scrambled with broccoli in it, but I didn't.
I do like that though.
Yeah, that's how you would eat your eggs. I love like easy over.
Yeah, me too.
Stuff. I love that, but I can't make them because they always break and they get frustrated, and then they end up. They may start as easy over or poached or specialized eggs. Everything, even an omelet, it all ends up as scrambled eggs. And besides, once you eat it, your stomach thinks all eggs are scrambled anyway.
I agree, though. But if I do order eggs out, like if I do go to breakfast or something, I always get over easy or poached because I don't really make those at home very much.
They're too much of a pain in the ass to make.
It's easier to just scramble. Yeah, for sure.
Now, you did teach me how to make the perfect hard-boiled egg, which was your mom's old thing about.
Which was my mom's old thing.
You bring it to a boil, you wait about 2 minutes, then you turn it off, and then you just let it sit in there.
Cover it and let it sit until it cools,
Yeah, and they come out perfect every time.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mama Grace, for that one. That was a great
Thanks,
one.
Gracie.
Thanks, Gracie. She knew eggs and she knew directions. That's two things she knew very well.
That's true.
Okay. Which one of us is a better listener?
I say me.
You. Yeah. I mean, I didn't listen a lot, but I heard that I don't listen.
Yeah.
My problem is I zone out. If we're sitting and talking, I'm hearing what you're saying. But if you're talking to me and there's a game on, or I'm doing anything, I zone people out so easily. Mm-hmm. And even if I'm trying to focus on them, if there's something going on over here, I lose it. Squirrel, boom, I'm gone.
Well, plus you a lot of times have a lot to say. So depending on what the conversation is.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Wow, this is like a sideways way of saying I love it. No, it's great. You're right. I think I do talk more than other people.
Well, you talk more than me for sure.
Well, you don't talk a lot though. I mean, so that's So yeah, I was always more vocal than you, certainly.
Yeah.
But yeah, but there's definitely Kelly saying hard-boiled eggs are yummy. Good tip, Teresa's mom. Yes. Now, what was that again? You put them in the water, you bring it to a boil.
Yep. Let it boil for 2 minutes.
Once it boils for like a minute or two, and it's at a hard boil, you take it off the heat, you turn everything off, and you put a lid on it, and you just let it sit until it's cool enough to reach in and grab it by hand. Mm-hmm. The eggs will harden, and they're perfect. Everybody waits and they wait to drop the eggs in until it's boiling, and a lot of times that's why the eggs crack and they explode.
Yes.
I found that out the hard way. Okay, we got a couple more. Okay.
I only have one more.
1, 2, 3. No, we got. Who was more emotional?
I would say me. What is this?
I think me. I think I'm more emotional.
You?
I think I'm more emotional.
How do you figure?
Because I cry at movies.
When?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'm more emotional because I get more upset. But maybe that's not being emotional. Maybe that's just me being kind of like a jerkweed.
Well, no, I mean that is an emotion.
I get more like, I get revved up emotionally when I'm doing things, and you're more calm.
Yeah.
And so I kind of was thinking about it that way. It's like I'm more like I wear my emotions on my sleeve more than you do. As far as you can tell if I'm having a bad moment or a bad easier on me because I wear everything on the outside. Maybe it doesn't mean I'm more emotional because you're more emotionally in touch with other things than so I think it all depends on the moment.
Yeah, but maybe I have to switch to your answer because now that you kind of say it that way, I would say that probably is true.
Yeah, you can step back a little bit more than I can. You've always been able to do that, step back a little bit more and just kind of separate yourself a little bit from something and just say, hey, it is what it is. And I'm always more like, well,
Yeah, that's true.
God damn it. It's just, yeah. I'm much better at it than I used to be. I'm much more contained than I used to be. But I always wore my emotions on my sleeve more. Okay, let's see. Who would play your ex in a movie? Who would play you in a movie? And I do have these. Who do you think would play me in a movie?
Chuck Norris.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is awesome. Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jennifer Aniston could, absolutely. Absolutely. She's got your energy, your vibe.
That's cool. I love her.
Yeah. All right. And the last one. Oh, this one's hard. I had a hard one. If your ex was an animal, what animal would they be?
Well, I would say wolf for you because wasn't that like your spirit animal or something or other?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So that was kind of easy for me.
Okay. This one, a bunny rabbit.
Why?
Because I don't know. You just kind of bounce around doing things.
Bounce around doing things. That's great.
You used to bounce around a lot. You used to kind of bounce around a lot. I really was having a hard time with that one. I'm like, we don't. How do you do an animal that's just, I don't know. I just thought bunny rabbit. You be a fuzzy little bunny rabbit.
All right. Bunny rabbits are cute. I can take that.
Okay, good. Take that.
They're cute. They're little. They're fuzzy. You want to hug them, squish them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You want to hug them and squeeze them and anyway. Wow. So we've blown through the show.
I know.
You know, I don't know where we got a bunch of listeners. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Karen, Sandy, Ed for joining us. Let's see, Thomas was out there. Thank you, Thomas Reich. Appreciate you being out there, brother. So we had a few people popping in and out, but not a lot of comments tonight. Maybe people are going to watch it later. Maybe there's something going on tonight that we don't know about. Maybe everybody's at a party we weren't invited to. I don't know.
Apparently, we were not invited.
I know, but also it was kind of a last minute thing popping this out yesterday. So, but we will be more prepared for people. Hopefully next time we're on, which will be on the 20th, Thursday, the 20th. Do you have any conflicts there?
I don't think so. No.
No, I don't think
Thursdays are usually pretty good. Did you watch Survivor last night?
I watched Survivor last night.
Okay.
And I was kind of tired, so I was kind of like just going through it. But, you know, once again, it's like everybody's just got these sad stories. It's just not, I don't know. I don't know. You were saying, you were making comments about that, though. What were you saying about what was happening last night? Or what were you going to say about last night?
Oh, that one girl, though, that wants to win to go back and help that other country. I forgot where it was. That's pretty cool.
Was it Nanka? Neka?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's her name, yeah.
It's like Nneka. It's not
something
a name.
like that,
it's just it's letters. It's not a name. You don't just put two N's at the beginning of something. Nobody does that.
So I thought that was really sweet. I thought that was really cool.
Well, I know, but you know, I kind of liked it before when I didn't know anything about them other than how they were playing the game. And now I got to be involved. It's like, well, my great uncle passed away and he did this and this and that. Like, I don't want to know all that. I don't want to know all that. I mean, I don't care that you're the one-legged, one-eyed gay person, you know, of color who suffered their whole life. I don't care about that. I just want to see somebody play the game and play it well. And I think we kind of lose a little bit of that. But it's still a great show. It's still a great study in human behavior. It's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, it is fun to watch.
Now, who did they eliminate last night? Do you remember?
Should we say that? Is that going to be a spoiler alert?
How could it be a spoiler? It happened already.
But I thought it was the girl we were just talking about, wasn't it?
Oh, they did send her home, didn't they?
I think they did.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she got a great story. She's going to raise money for her family. No, she's not.
Adios.
No, she's not. As a matter of fact, they got to pay for the plane ticket home now. They're screwed. No, that's good. But following that show was the new Love Boat. Did you check it out?
I checked it out for about 15 minutes, and then Tara was home and wanted to watch something, so it was a little. I didn't really pay attention that much.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it either. I'll take a look at it before.
I did see an old timer show up on there, though.
An old timer.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry O'Connell is an old timer.
No, older than that.
What do you mean?
From the actual show.
Oh, well, who could it be? Was it Isaac the bartender? Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it was. I think he's the only one still alive.
Is he?
Yeah, well, Gopher died. Fred Grandy. He became a U.S. state senator after the show because, he wasn't going to make it on his acting. Let's just be honest about that.
Is the cruise director, is she dead?
Julie, I don't know. She dropped off the face of the planet. I have no idea where she went. Captain Steubing, I can't imagine he's still alive.
No, I can't imagine he.
No, I mean he goes back to Mary Tyler Moore days,
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he was on Mary Tyler Moore's show. He was Murray on Mary Tyler Moore, and then he ended up being Captain Steubing. And it's just like I can't imagine doing that show where it's like every week we're inviting has-beens on the show.
I know.
I mean, nobody went on that show, then came out of there and says, "Oh, let's go make a great movie." It's like my career is over.
Yeah, that's why watching it.
Sonny Bono was on his show 3 times. What does that tell you?
I love that show though.
So did I know. It was remember Saturday nights? It was Love Boat and Fantasy Island. Back to back. And
the plane.
The plane, boss. I used to love that lineup.
Yeah.
I used to love that lineup. But that was quality television back then. You don't have that stuff now. You know, now this new Love Boat is not what the old Love Boat was, that's for sure.
Right.
And they even tried a new Fantasy Island, which was like stupid. There's a new Magnum that's not that good. There's Mom says it's like Dancing with the Stars. If you end up on Dancing with the Stars, you're kind of done.
Well, right now, I think they have a good mix. They have like some has-beens, but then they also mix in some people that are popular, like right off the bat, like right from The Bachelor, right from reality TV.
Yeah, Teresa Giudice was on.
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
You know, the table flipping. Yeah.
So is Gabby. So is Gabby from The Bachelor. Bachelorette.
Yeah, but it just doesn't. I don't know.
Not that they're stars, but
and then they get people every once in a while. They'll grab somebody like Carlton.
Yeah.
What was his name? Lorenzo? Is it Lorenzo?
Alfonso?
Huh?
Isn't that his name?
Alfonso.
Yeah.
Alfonso, whatever his last name was. But he was a professional dancer when he was young.
Yeah.
And then they bring him on the show and they have him dancing next to like Lamar Odom or something who moves like the villagers are chasing him with torches. And it's like, that doesn't make sense. They should not be Olympic skaters because they have dance training. It should not be somebody who's had dance training or has danced. If they're going to do it for real, it's got to be people with absolutely no experience because it's really not fair. I mean, he got on that show and you're like, nobody's going to dance like him. His dance partner, the professional, had a hard time keeping up with him.
Yeah.
And then they anyway.
I know the sports people, it is hard. It's kind of a little sad for them because they don't know how to dance.
Yeah, I blew out my knees playing football. Now I'm going to try to dance in front of the nation. That's not a good thing. And the icky shuffle that you did when you scored a touchdown is not dancing. They got this new thing they're doing. It's called the stinky or whatever they call it. I don't even know what it's called. And everybody's doing it. It's stupid. It's not dancing. But yeah, my mom's right. I mean, it's like when you end up on Dancing with the Stars, it's kind of like your last gasp, or you're a reality television show person. And these people should not be famous. I'm sorry.
Well, some of them should be.
Really?
Yeah.
The ones that should be famous are people like Skinny Girl. What's her name?
Bethany Frankel.
Bethany Frankel. She created a company. She wrote books. She did all this stuff. She actually made an empire.
Yeah.
Bethany Frankel. And she's, and she got some help from that show, certainly. But she created something where she should be famous. But these other people, they're famous because they go on the show. And most of them, hell, we're finding out half of them are breaking the damn law.
Well, yeah. Like, how do you go on a reality show when you're committing a felony behind the scenes? Like, how do you do that?
Okay, so for years, we've been doing this scam. We've been making a lot of money. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go on national television and show how much money that we've illegally gotten and show all the possessions we have that we shouldn't have so that somebody at the IRS says, I should look at them.
I know.
It's like so stupid.
Stupid.
It doesn't make any sense. And it's like, but people are dumb. Their egos will get them into trouble.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Joe Giudice. Or as he said, Giudice, right?
Yeah.
Giudice.
Yeah, that last
he got kicked out of the damn country.
I know. So he wasn't even smart enough to become a citizen.
Well, you don't want to be a citizen if you're going to break every freaking law in the books. I mean, come on. People.
Sorry.
Wow.
Oh, sorry.
You got a drinking problem.
Yeah.
It's just not going down right. We should not be drinking coffee this late at night. You know that.
I always do.
I know. But I haven't been sleeping. I haven't slept in like a year.
You haven't slept in years anyway.
I know. I never slept well.
No.
It's worse. It's worse now. It's worse.
No. I'm sorry.
It's worse. I'm looking for suggestions. That's what we're going to do. I'm looking for suggestions. If you're watching the show or if you watch the rerun of this show, which I think a lot of our listeners probably will, any suggestions on how to get a better night's sleep without popping pills and doing all of that? What are some good ways to get a better night's sleep? Because, I mean, I've even done the Tylenol PM. I lived on that for a while.
Yeah.
That doesn't work anymore. You know,
you do the nature sounds?
I tried the nature sounds. And, you know, like the babbling brook. Yeah, that works really good. You got to get up and pee every 20 minutes. I love the thunderstorm sounds. I love that. But I just, it makes me anxious because I'm not being able to sleep. And so, yeah, I'm going to get some holistic suggestions from Kelly. I'm going to get some, Karen's giving me some nutrient suggestions for during the day. So anybody out there who's got any opinions about that, if you've gone through a period of time, and like you said, I mean, since we've known each other, I've never slept really well.
Yes, and I have tried suggestions.
I tried things. It didn't work.
Yeah.
How many times did I get a new pillow?
I know. New pillows, holistic medicine, melatonin. Did you try melatonin for a bit?
I tried melatonin for a little while, but the problem is that like all of those melatonins and stuff, the standard dosage doesn't touch it. And I'm not into taking like 3 or 4 times the dose because I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Now Mom says stop drinking coffee after 5. Most days I don't. Most days I don't anymore. I don't drink coffee at night anymore. And I don't have a lot of caffeine. In fact, I think today this is my 3rd cup of coffee all day. That's like huge for me.
Yeah.
You know?
I
don't know. I just
think you have to turn your brain off.
That's what I need.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I could just take it out of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like just
set it on the nightstand.
Put it on the nightstand. Probably put it in a drawer because it probably glows. That's what I got to do. I got to probably get into some sort of like meditative thing or something to turn my brain off or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's my problem. But if anybody's got solutions or suggestions, I'd love to hear it. And we'd love to hear your feedback about the show. So make sure you reach out to us. Let us know what you think.
Yes.
And next show is on you.
Okay.
The activity is on you.
Okay.
And bring it.
Oh, jeez. All right. I'll try.
Bring it. And
we're going to do some TikTok challenges.
Oh, no.
No, we won't.
I've seen you on TikTok dancing.
Yeah.
I've seen you.
Yeah, just
your daughter talked you into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while, when you're on TikTok, you see the parent in the background, like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, okay. Move like this. Move like this. Anyway. All right. Well, we are at the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Make sure that you share this with your friends and certainly reach out to us if you'd like to be a part of the show or have questions or anything like that. But again, the purpose of the show is friendship is really important. It's very few people that you can connect with in the world, and shutting them out because your life isn't going a certain way is just a bad idea. Keep the friends that you have. Yes. Try for it. And, that's why Therese and I are friends, and we're always going to be friends. And then anybody that doesn't accept that can't be my friend. That's just the way it goes,
True. Same.
True story. All right. Any last thoughts, Therese?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Safe travels because you're going to be traveling.
Yes, thank you. And everybody start getting ready. We're going to hear what you're doing for Halloween too, because that's coming up. Our next show will be right before Halloween. So let us know what you're going to be doing, and we'll let you know what we're going to be doing, and we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, we'll have some fun. Maybe we'll have some Halloween fun.
Okay, I'm going to leave that on you.
All right, I'll have to look into it.
I ain't dressing up, though.
No, that's fine.
All right, folks. Thanks for joining us. For now, I'm Scott.
I'm Therese.
We'll catch you next time right here on the Exes.